Alright guys, welcome back to Cooking Outside the Box. I'm Box. Today we're going to do I've got a half of a New York strip loin. We're going to cut it up. I'm going to show you how to do that. Really simple. We're going to season it up. We're going to let it sit for a little while, come up to room temp, let that salt permeate, and then we're going to grill them up. So super simple, really easy. Of course, I've got a half a loin, but if you just buy some New York strips, then you can just start from there. They're already cut up. You can season them, grill them. 30 minutes, you're done. For now, we're going to get started on this New York strip, and I'll show you guys how I do that. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and cut this thing up into strips. We'll show you how we do that. First thing we're going to start on this. This is the natural end. This is the end that it was originally cut from. So we're going to start here. We're going to try to shoot for about 1.5 inches. And so you just kind of eyeball it. Make a spot with your knife. The key is to cut down as straight as possible. Get it as uniform as possible. That way all your steaks kind of cook even. That way they're not smaller here than they are here. This one's a little that way. So we'll adjust from that and we'll go from there. But there's one, just to give you kind of an idea. I bought this, this strip loin on sale, and I got it for $35 for this half of a New York strip loin. And so you're going to see here, we're going to get quite a few steaks out of a $35 investment. So that's 7 really good looking New York strips that we came out with $35. Now this big fat cap on here, we're going to take and trim around and just trim some of that off. So it's a little leaner. We're going to do those kind of on an individual basis. Some of these I'm not going to cook today. So I'm going to take the ones I'm going to cook today. I'll get those set to the side. But look at that. I mean, good marbling in that strip, good fat content. I'm going to leave some of this on because we want that kind of end that we're going to get down on the heat and render some of that fat, but good looking steaks for $35. Just always keep your eye out. I mean, I bought these at Kroger, so yeah, I love my local butcher, Bees Meat Market. I really do go there a lot, but you never know. And you're walking by in Kroger getting some other stuff, and you see a good deal like this, jump on it. And all right, so after doing a quick little take 2 there, knocking over my salt and pepper and garlic, that's all this is, some salt, pepper, garlic powder. And typically I just put it right on the steaks, but I wanted to try to get a good even mix on this. So we're just gonna do a little drizzle of olive oil on each one of the steaks. We're just gonna rub it down. This is just a binder to get our seasoning mixed up on there. And we're just gonna get these bad boys seasoned pretty liberally with the salt, pepper, and garlic. I'm not gonna go crazy, but you get a good mixture on both sides. We're gonna flip them over. Alright guys, been a few hours since I left you. I got the grill fired up. Steaks are ready. I'm about to throw them down, cook them up. Alright guys, I know these don't look amazing right now, but they will in a second. But see how deep of a red color they've picked up? Just from doing that dry brine, just for a few hours, man. The outside of them, you wouldn't think it, but the outside's become really dry. So now we get a really good sear, even though we got our grate in the high position. We got a really hot flame hanging in around 600, so we get a really good sear for about 30 seconds on each side. Maybe a minute on each side. All right, guys, we've been going about 2 minutes aside, so we're going to take these things off. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. We're going to put that thick one on the edge. We're going to put that one on the edge. A little thin one we're going to put in the middle. Now, we're going to shut her down, leave a little crack on the top and the bottom, just to get a little bit of airflow. And we're going to go for probably about 3 or 4 minutes, just enough to get them up at the right temp. Here in a second, we're going to take that temp and see where we're at, and I'll check back in with you in a minute. All right, sports fans. About 60 degrees outside. We're going to check our smallest one. Our smallest one's hanging at 125 degrees. So that's good. All right, our 2 small ones are hanging at 125. So whatever you do, you let these steaks rest. And I don't care who says what. You let those steaks rest for a few minutes. So right now I got them on a cooling rack. Now we're outside, it's about 60 degrees outside, so we're going to let them rest for at least 10 minutes.